My Sons of the Forest series is coming closer to an end. In the last episode, I got the shovel and started unearthing some more advanced weapons. While I have a preference for my bow and arrows, in this episode I met some creepies that require the use of weapons with more power to take them down effectively. Yes, in this episode I meet the billionaires I was set out to find, so come with me and let's meet the baddest puffies on the island. With my newly acquired maintenance card, I headed to the food bunker and gained access to the world that only billionaires would think to build. Deep underground, the world's richest were growing food to host luxurious dinner parties and making corporate deals for products of eternal youth. My original mission was to find the Pufftons, but today, I didn't really care to save them, except for Virginia, she's cool. My mission was to survive and get myself and my friends off this island. Without the ability to manufacture my own heavy-duty weapons, I found ways to arm myself from unconventional sources. My buddies who perished well before I arrived have provided me with enough weapons and ammo to survive. Oh yay, I'm so happy to find the crossbow. I do archery as a real-life hobby, but I only have a compound bow, so playing around with crossbows in games is like extra fun for me. The food bunker eventually turned bleak and in disrepair. I swam through rooms with the fear of being electrocuted. A clear sign that chiroplanter had not maintained this bunker for quite some time. I was eventually channeled directly to another locked door. What was behind it? Will I be able to find a clue about how to get off this island? I had a wife and kid to get back to anyhow. Have they even reported me missing? Never mind that. I can't worry about that now. Pulling out my card to gain access to the next room, What the hell? Did I miss something? Do I need to go back to the bunker with the 3D printer? Confusion and frustration washed over me as the keypad blinked red, but this was out of my hands and it was clear I had to do more searching if I wanted to get through that door. The bunker with the 3D printer was the only place I could think of that may have the card to allow me access to that room. As I emerged from the cave entrance, I began to feel anxious because of the coming nightfall. The creepies have been coming out more frequently and more in numbers lately. Sometimes my only option is to just run. And with my Night 5, I am able to outrun them most of the time. I'm just gonna save real quick. I can't remember the last time I did that. Holy hell, what in the world is going on? Oh shit, they're like following me. I think they're from that village. Okay, never mind then. I'm just gonna keep on going. I can't see anything. They're still following me! I was really hoping I was gonna make it to my base before the creepy started coming out, but hey, this is a good chance for me to try my crossbow a little bit more. I'm really liking it, and I'll probably have to just sleep underneath the tarp for tonight, but oh well, that's how we roll in Sons of the Forest, right? Arriving the next morning at my forest base, I paid it a visit merely for supplies to get through the bunker, and that's it. Before long, I was entering the maintenance bunker. Yes. What was once a health and fitness area tailored to the wealthy was now a dark and dingy place with a sparse population of creepies of sorts. Eventually, the breath of wellness transitioned into a dining area that reminded me of martini bars that are part of the Las Vegas nightlife. In search of supplies and a key card, I started to get more hints about the billionaires that have been missing for weeks. Yes, key card collected. Okay, so there's a door back that way that had a keypad on it. I wonder if this card will get me there. Yup, woohoo! I'm traumatized by the food bunker keypad, as though these cards just aren't going to open up the doors for me. Okay, so this is how much Virginia will inherit. Holy crap, is that right? 578 billion? That's like Bezos money. I don't even think Bezos has that kind of money. With my newly found card in hand, I trudged on in the bunker, looking for a way out so I may continue my original mission of exploring the food bunker. Switching things up and trying out the shoddy, I made my way through a corridor that gave me easy access to creepy armor. This bunker was never ending, and creepies kept popping out of side rooms that were hidden in the shadows. Nothing is more satisfying than sending a baby flying with a crossbow bolt. Once the area was cleared, I entered a room with a large screen, a private theater of sorts, and again, I discovered more about what was happening at Puffton Core.
Welcome to Holospring, a safe underground community for a select few. Built by visionary billionaire Edward Puffton, Holospring offers unparalleled comfort and luxury. The island is rich in a special material known as Solofite. This material contains unique anti-aging properties. Ancient texts describe a cube constructed from this material. According to these texts, the cube activates at specific, previously unknown intervals. Recently, our researchers have deciphered its activation cycle and anticipate the activation will amplify the youth-giving properties of the Solofite. Reset your body and yourself. Time is running out. Book your place now.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, but I am definitely their target audience. I love my moisturizers, collagen patches, anything that says that it will reverse the signs of aging. I am all ears to try it out. This private room also had a chainsaw, an odd place for such an appliance, but the island is literally being overrun by cannibals and mutants, so an oddly placed appliance should be the least of my concerns. I passed through what I now know to be Solofite. Solofite outcroppings are scattered in many of the cave systems that are found throughout the island. The video I just watched revealed why Puffton Corps operated business on this island, but it is still a mystery as to why there are cannibals and mutants here. I pulled an all-nighter going through that bunker, and so with the day entirely ahead of me, I made my way back to the food bunker for the next adventure, the adventure I intended just a few days ago. If you have made it this far, please take the like button to the Puffton Wellness Spa and subscribe if you want to hear more from me. Okay, here we go again at the food bunker. It's like deja vu, guys. And let's get some cream of mushroom soup going. That should get my stamina up, and it supposedly makes me less visible to enemies, according to the symbol for the cooking buff. Hey, I don't remember seeing this room. Okay, let's go check it out. There's another room. Where does this go? Oh, it looks like there's some CCTV cameras up ahead. It's like a security room. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so they're turning. So they must have not have been protected from whatever the cube cycle does. How did they not know? I thought they kind of like knew about this. So now we know what has become of the Pufftons. Virginia's gonna be very upset. But let's see, it looks like there's a couple of clues around here. Well, yes, I need some more energy. And there's a key card. Oh my god, this card is gonna get me to the doors, aren't they? Oh, yep, that's the yellow card. Get the F out of here. I literally went on a separate adventure for like no reason. I am the greatest gamer alive. Anyway, there looks to be like something interesting going on here up ahead. Let's see. Oh, and this is just a cutscene. I have no control over what's happening right now. From across the way, I saw a familiar face. That bastard that pistol whipped me after the crash appeared to be chatting with some of my fellow comrades. I had a sneaking suspicion they were all up to no good, so I tiptoed closer in an attempt to gather more information. My comrades and Silver Jacket Dude's scheming soon became the least of my priorities as Mr. and Mrs. Puffton emerged from the broken window. Now that I understood their fate, seeing these creepies gave me a sick feeling inside. Knowing they were once human, and since the Pufftons were recognizable in their clothes, my stomach dropping to my feet was an understatement. Yep, I'm running over here because I wanted to switch up my weapons. I want the shotty instead of the crossbow. So let's see. Let's take some of these extra puffies out. Easy peasy. Oh, hello, Mr. Puffton. So he's going to require a couple more shots because he's a little bit stronger. Now I just feel like I'm cheating, so I'm going to switch back over to the crossbow. Wait, what the hell just happened there? Okay, I see. Mrs. Puffton actually took those two out. Well, thank you. God, they just move so fast. I think I'm gonna be able to take Mr. Puffton down before I take the misses down. Run around in circles, reloading. Ow! Reloading as I run around. And then just slowly take them down. I really do feel like using some of the more heavy-duty weapons, like the shotgun, it's just kind of cheating, even though I understand that these are kind of tougher enemies. But I'm a traditionalist. I really do think the Forest and the Forest series should just be mostly melee and archery. I didn't miss any guns in the first one, and I'm not really missing guns in this, in Sons of the Forest, but except for the fact that maybe the enemies are just a little bit harder, so they're warranted. Otherwise, your fights just last forever with the bows. But it's fine. That's what makes it fun. Oh, and see, I didn't even know I killed Mr. Puffton. Yeah, call me a hypocrite. I only have one piece of creepy armor, so I wanted to take her down fast. Okay, Mr. Puffton was like right here. So I guess he despawned. Shucks. After the battle, I rummaged around thinking I could get some clues. I wanted to know what my comrades and Silver Jacket Dude were doing and how the hell did they evade me for so long. I've been stuck here for 180 days after all. Oh, here we go. There's something for Virginia. Or I wonder if I could put Kelvin in a dress. Figuring the only way to get more answers was to move forward, I followed the path of my comrades and jumped from the ledge. Not entirely out of the woods yet, I was met with even more creepies to deal with in what was one of the longest cave corridors I've ever been in. In this adventure, I learned what they were, but they weren't worth saving since they just wanted me dead. I learned of mysterious artifacts, and the geology on this island are the basis for the Pufftons settling here. Wanting to get back to my camp and my mute friends, I set out of this cave determined to keep my defenses up to keep out oncoming threats. There was an impending storm ahead, and I must brace myself for the challenges that awaited me. It was clear I stumbled upon corruption, a hornet's nest of deceit, and I had to stay vigilant to protect myself and the truth that must be uncovered. All right, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for letting me put my game on for you. Somewhere around here, I'm going to be putting some suggested videos in case you want to watch more. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and until then, we'll see you in the next one. Bye!